we can go for a ride and test everything out. This might be the best setup I have yet. So this thing doesn't really get up to speed, so we want to get off the main road. It says that we're at about 55 right now, but it's about 10 miles an hour off, so we go about 45 maximum. But that's perfect for these little roads over here. It's a pretty nice night. It's just so humid. I get real tired of the humidity in Kansas. The guy who sold me the bike, he sold me a nibbi, like a PE26, 26 millimeter carburetor. Pretty good deal, and I was gonna buy one anyway. I was gonna buy, I think it was a 24, and I put it on, and I should have known better than to trust the guy, because it works, but it's giving me a lot of problems. So I know that the nibbi 26 is not the correct size for this little engine here, so we are going to be moving it to the PE22 22 millimeter carburetor, and hopefully that's going to clear up our some of our problems that we're getting with low end, like kind of like throttle jumpiness and stuff like that. Another thing is, so somebody already did the 17 tooth mod on this bike, and we really don't get a whole lot of usage out of fourth gear with that 17 tooth sprocket. We just kind of cruise. So I have a 16 tooth coming in with the combination of that PE22 carburetor, and I think that is going to do wonders for our gearing. I think that's going to do wonders for the general handling of this bike. And I have enjoyed this bike so much, this little Grom, that while I think I'll never sell it, next week, oh, I forgot my gloves. Whatever. Next week, I might be going and picking up maybe some kind of 500, some kind of 500 cc or something like that. I can't remember. It wasn't a Ninja. It is at the Kawasaki store. It was some kind of like a RE500. I think that'll be a good bike, because I want a bike that I can commute to work with. So I'm going to be working on second shift. So by the time everybody gets off work on my shift, the roads are going to be dead empty, and it'll be about that perfect time to go hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? I like when the world's nice and quiet. Walk forward just a little bit. So you can kind of tell when that carburetor kicks in at the low end. You really get that kind of like toom, you get a sudden burst of acceleration, and it's really not good. It doesn't feel very good. I think I went right here last time, so we're gonna see what it looks like on the left. We're just kind of exploring the the town, one stop sign at a time, really. Oh, awesome. One thing I will say about this bike is you got stopping power. I mean, you're not going very fast in general, so it's not like it's not the end of the world if something does jump out in front of you. But it's nice that when you hit the front and back at the same time, you come to a stop. You can see that there's not much of a difference between the brights and the regular lights on this. So let's go left. Let's see what this is doing. We'll turn all the brights off. I'm still kind of getting used to the bikes. I never ridden a bike before in my life. One other thing that pisses me off is the speedometer on this bike. It's not accurate at all, so it leaves me guessing quite a bit. Oop, shit. Come on, baby, let's go, let's go. What temperature, or not temperature, what speed limit are we at here? It's probably around, what, 35? So I think in order to properly hit that, I gotta be going about 40 on this bike. Let's take a right here. See what it's like being around traffic that's going, the speed limit at about the limit of this bike. So that's what we're kind of doing up here. I know exactly where we're at. We're going to take a right and we're going to go into town. Take a right. It's really windy out tonight, man. See, there's the throttle response is so weird. So let's treat this. I should probably be about 25 if I had to guess, based on the way it feels in the road, based on the way it feels like right now. Hell yeah. Woohoo, a little bump. Have I been up here before? I think I have been. I think I took a route up here. Maybe. Yeah, I don't want to go that way. Oh. See, that's what I'm talking about. The throttle response is just very strange here. And then it gets stuck. It gets stuck in the lower gears, so I'm gonna put this 16-tooth sprocket on there, take off the 17-tooth, which, if you know anything about the Grom clones, you know that's a very common upgrade. I think my chain's a little bit too tight. So I'm gonna take that off. Maybe, hopefully, it gives me a just let these guys go through. There's some rough roads right here. I kind of want to keep going down this way. See, so it is hard to get it out of second and into first sometimes. Yeah, I just think the chain's too tight, so we're gonna do a little bit of work on that. We'll do that tomorrow because we got the new carburetor coming in. How's it going, kitty? What are you doing? Yeah, it won't even go down into second. Oh, I know where we're at. This is by the Burger King, right? Yeah, we're in town here. Ooh, we want to go. We don't want to go that way. You know, really, once you get kind of used to these bikes, it's not that bad driving them around. You definitely do feel like you are an other. You know, like you're something different. You know, you're not you're not the same as everybody else on the road, and I get that. You know, you're out exposed to the wind. You know, any mistake could really do you some bad stuff could happen to you. You just got to double check everything, really, and make sure you're 110% paying attention to yourself and paying attention to other people. So about 52 has me keeping up. All right, we made it. This is the destination. This is where I wanted to go.